Have you ever been handed over a project from another project manager where the schedule's already been started and you're already a fair way along in the actual project, but then you've realized that the project schedule in Microsoft Project hasn't been set up properly? You have a combination of manually scheduled and automatically scheduled tasks, and you also realize that the tasks are fixed units and not fixed duration. Well, in this video I'll show you how to overcome this situation. It's easier to get yourself out of it than what you may think. So once again, you've been handed over a project that hasn't been properly set up. Now, in video 1 of this series, we provide a number of good reasons as to why it is best to ensure that the default tasks in your schedule are automatically scheduled and also set at fixed duration. But just by way of quick revision, let's just look at this again, and you can access these options by clicking on the File tab and then moving down to Options, and you'll be presented with a whole bunch of options in this dialog box. Now go to Schedule, and then you're going to want to make sure that this is not manually scheduled but automatically scheduled, and your default task type should be set at fixed duration. Once again, this will help you in your scheduling. It will ensure that your durations remain the same unless you want them changed. So that's a big advantage to consider. Click OK, and all of your new tasks, so we type in a new tasks will have these particular attributes: automatically scheduled, and if we jump in and have a look a little further, you'll see in the advanced tab there, fixed duration, so we're all good. And if you do notice some of these tasks here, which have this aqua labeled pin in the task mode column, and you can also see a little clue too in the look and feel of the bar styles, also by default exhibiting aqua, you'll know that this is a manually scheduled task, and we'll want to change those to automatically scheduled. And you can simply change this either by using the little drop down menu to auto scheduled, or if you have multiple tasks, you can drag the cell like so and change multiple tasks so that they're automatically scheduled. But sometimes as we're wanting to make adjustments to the schedule, we find that problems arise during these situations. Take for example this particular task here. We might have received some new information to show that this task doesn't take 40 hours worth of work, but takes 20 hours. So we might think that since we have fixed duration, we can simply make an adjustment to the resource loading and make the adjustment to the work this way. So what I like to do is I usually like to click F2, which brings it into edit mode, and you can make this change by adjusting the loading from 50% to 25%, which should in theory drop this down to 20 hours. But notice what happens here. It doesn't. The work remains at 40 hours, but the duration has increased to 20 days. Now we might wonder, why has this happened? Well, when we look a little further, the big clue will come up in the task information box, and you click on the advanced tab, and you can see straight away that fixed units have been used when this task was created. So even though new tasks have been labeled as fixed duration, the previous project manager has gone in here and created the task as fixed units. So we can change this to fixed duration. Now, the dilemma that we have is that how many other tasks in here are fixed units? Well, we can jump in one by one from task information box, and to make this, and once again we can see that's fixed units as well. We're going to change that to duration. Is there a quicker way to do this? Well, you might be tempted to maybe go to the Task tab and click the Details button here, which brings up some information in the bottom half of the screen. And you can go along here one by one and see fixed units, make the change to fixed duration, OK, next, and you can keep going along like this. And we might wonder, well, what happens if you have a large project with multiple sections and numerous tasks? This could be quite a laborious kind of job. Well, fortunately there is a quick workaround. Get out of the details mode and we want to change the task type. So let's see if there is a column that can show not only which tasks are duration or fixed units, but we can allow us to change this. So go to Insert Column and then type in not task type, but just type, T-Y-P-E, and you'll see type there. And notice it gives you all of the tasks here that are fixed duration or fixed units. So simply select duration, you can drag it down to ensure they're all fixed duration, get rid of all those fixed units and do the same to all tasks in your schedule, and there you have it. You have fixed duration and not fixed units. Now you can simply hide this column because not everyone might want to show this in their standard showing, and let's see if things have changed. So we will now fix this back to the original date, which was 10 days, and we can see that it's 25%. Let's do another test to see if this stays, if this reduces to 50% of the time if we cut it, the resource loading by 50%. So once again, click the F2, we want to make this 25%, and 10 hours is shown, which is correct, and the duration for that particular task has not changed. So a quick and easy way, rather than having to go one by one to change your tasks from fixed units to fixed duration, and hopefully will save you a lot of time. Thank you for watching. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment and please subscribe as well.